So guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. On day 52, I was trying to push the iron golem back inside the farm so it wouldn't spawn outside. So today's main mission begins with building a trading hall. Why? Because I need some seriously good enchantments. Relying on the enchantment table is basically just gambling. Sometimes you get something amazing, and sometimes you get something completely useless. So instead of leaving everything to luck, I'm going to build a proper villager trading hall. It might take some time, and villagers are, well, not exactly the smartest creatures in Minecraft. But once this thing is finished, getting powerful enchantments will be way easier for the rest of the series. So 2 days later, on day 54, I cleared out a space underground where I could finally start building a proper trading hall. This place was going to be perfect for keeping all the villagers in one spot, and hopefully stop them from wandering around and acting like complete idiots. So here, I dug out a separate area just for the beds. The idea is simple. The more beds we place, the more villagers can breed and spawn. And the more villagers we have, the easier it'll be to set up a proper trading hall later. And to make trading easier and earn more resources, I realized that my farm was actually too small. So I decided to expand it, so I could get a lot more sugarcane, wheat, and other crops. So what I did was use bone meal to grow the sugarcane faster. Then, with the extra sugarcane I got from that, I started planting more and expanding the farm. And this is what our trading hall looks like for now. It's still pretty basic, but it's a good start. I've kept the villagers inside, and from here, I can place lecterns to check what enchantments they offer, and see if they're finally giving me something useful or just wasting my time. And 5 days later, on day 63, I decided to remove the villager breeder from the top. Then I thought it would be much better to build it downstairs near the trading hall, because it would make everything a lot easier to manage. And then I went 10 blocks down, right where the trading hall was built, and started working on the villager breeder there. Building it in the same area would make transporting the villagers to the trading hall much easier. And honestly, this underground spot is actually perfect. No zombies, no random mobs coming in to ruin everything. And most importantly, the villagers are completely safe down here. The only thing I really need to do is place a few torches so nothing spawns around. And the best part? I can build whatever I want here. If I need more space, I just grab my pickaxe and start breaking blocks. Boom! Instant room expansion. It's basically like having my own underground headquarters. After that, I spent the next 3 days just grinding XP. Yep. 3 whole days of doing nothing but farming experience. Why? Because I desperately needed a Fortune 3 pickaxe. At this stage of the game, having a Fortune 3 pickaxe is honestly a huge upgrade. Without it, mining diamonds feels like a scam. You risk your life in caves and sometimes get just 1 diamond. But with Fortune 3, that 1 diamond can suddenly turn into 3 or 4. Now that's what I call a good deal. So yeah, for the next few days I was basically living the XP farm life, standing there, collecting experience, and dreaming about the moment I finally get that Fortune 3 enchantment. And finally, I did get Fortune 3, but it ended up on an iron axe. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but for now it'll get the job done. So now, it's time to test it out and see how much extra loot we can actually get with it. So I had 3 diamond ores, and I decided to break them using my iron axe with Fortune 3. In my head, I was already celebrating. I was thinking, okay, easy, at least 8 or maybe even 10 diamonds. But guess what happened? I broke all 3 ores, and I got 4 diamonds. 4. At that moment I realized something very important. Maybe using a Fortune 3 iron axe on diamonds isn't exactly the smartest idea. I mean, here I was expecting a jackpot, and Minecraft basically handed me the smallest reward possible. I was planning to go diamond mining, so before that, I headed into a cave nearby. Luckily, there's a cave really close to my iron farm, so I decided to explore that one first. As soon as I got inside, I noticed there was a lot of coal everywhere. So I thought, why not collect some while I'm here? And since my Fortune 3 iron pickaxe was ready, I started mining the coal. And honestly, with Fortune 3, the coal drops were actually pretty decent, so at least this time the enchantment was finally doing something useful. After that, I came back home and crafted a diamond pickaxe. At that moment I was around level 29, but I knew that I was getting really close to level 30. And if you play Minecraft, you already know level 30 enchantments are where the real magic happens. So my plan was simple. Once I hit level 30, I would enchant this diamond pickaxe and hopefully get Fortune 3 this time. Because honestly, mining diamonds without Fortune 3 just feels like wasting diamonds. But I was still one level short. Just one. So instead of grinding mobs again, I decided to head over to the trading hall and do some villager trades to quickly get that final level of XP. Hopefully after that, the enchantment table would finally bless me with Fortune 3. And finally, after doing a little bit trading, I managed to reach level 30. Now everything was ready for the big enchantment. But before that, there was one more thing I needed to do. This villager had to go straight into the villager breeder. So yeah, time to move this guy in there and let the breeding machine do its job. And now, it's finally the moment of truth. After all that grinding, trading, and waiting, the time has come. Let's see if the Minecraft gods are finally on my side today. And boom, look at this. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3. Now this is what you call a perfect pickaxe. This right here is the real reward for all that grinding. And just like that, after spending 2 full days inside the caves, we finally reached day 72. And now, let me show you guys all the loot I managed to collect from those cave runs. So this is all the loot I managed to get after spending just 2 days in the caves. Not bad at all. I did find 2 diamond ores, and thanks to Fortune, I ended up getting 8 diamonds from them. But other than that, I honestly didn't find many diamonds yet. Hopefully the next mining trip will be a lot luckier. And if you're noticing these colorful lights around the world, that's because of the shader I'm using. On day 73, I just wanted to see my world look a little more bright and colorful, so I turned on a shader for a while and started exploring. After that, I came back to the trading hall because I wanted to get some powerful enchantments. So I started playing around with the lecterns, breaking and placing them again and again, hoping to get something really good. Maybe Sharpness V or some other top-tier enchantment if I got lucky. And after a lot of hard work and resetting the trades again and again, I finally got Sharpness V. And the best part? The villager was selling it for 27 emeralds. And after some more work, I finally ended up with a decent sword for now. It had Unbreaking Eye, Sharpness V, and Knockback 2. It's not perfect yet, but it's a pretty solid start. There's still a lot more I need to add to it. I want to upgrade it to Unbreaking 3, and I'm also planning to add Fire Aspect 2. There are probably a few more enchantments I'll add later as well. So yeah, the sword is good for now, but it's definitely not finished yet. There's still a lot of work left to make it truly powerful. After that, I headed to the Nether because I needed to find a Nether fortress. But before doing anything else, the first rule of the Nether is simple. Always protect your portal first. You never know what might spawn around it. So securing the area is the most important thing. Always make sure to keep your portal safe, because that's the only way you can get back home. If something happens to the portal and it gets destroyed, then your way back is gone too, and you'll be stuck in the Nether. So I spent almost 20 whole minutes wandering around in the Nether, running here, climbing there, going left, going right, basically getting completely lost. During that time, I was just wasting my time, slowly damaging my armor durability, losing health, and still, no Nether fortress anywhere. At that point, I was starting to feel like the fortress just didn't exist in my world. But then something came to the rescue, a seed finder. All I had to do was go to Google, enter my world seed, select the Minecraft version, and it generated a map of my entire world. And on that map, it actually showed the exact location of structures like Nether fortresses. So after wasting about 30 to 40 minutes in the Nether, I finally used that map to locate the fortress and find my way there. So yeah, if you ever get completely lost in the Nether like I did, just remember this trick. Search for a Minecraft seed map on Google. Put in your seed and version, and it'll show you where everything is. Trust me, it can save you a lot of time and frustration. But before going straight to the Nether fortress, I wanted to test how accurate the seed map actually was. I mean, trusting a random map from the internet with my survival world, that needed a test first. So according to the map, there was supposed to be a jungle biome somewhere nearby. If the map was correct, I should be able to find it exactly where it said. So I started exploring, following the directions from the map, and after a bit of searching, guess what? I actually found the jungle biome right where the map showed it. At that moment I was like, okay, this seed map might actually know what it's talking about. So from the jungle, I didn't really take much. I just grabbed some bamboo and a few watermelons and headed back. And after that, I finally set foot on the Nether fortress. To climb up there, I used some scaffolding, which made it much easier to reach the top. Once I got up, I built a small safe platform, kind of like a tiny shelter, so I could stay there for a bit and heal myself safely before exploring the fortress further. And now, the real chaos begins. Welcome to the deadly adventure inside the Nether fortress. From here on, it's basically a game of survival. Mobs everywhere, danger at every corner. So sit back, watch, and enjoy the madness. And after fighting through all those mobs, I finally reached the Nether wart room. As soon as I got there, I quickly grabbed about 10 Nether warts and started heading back out. I also needed some soul sand, both for making a soul sand elevator and for planting the Nether wart later. So while I was there, I collected a bit of soul sand from the area because I knew it would be really useful in the future. Wait, hold on a second. What are you doing here, man? I mean, seriously, I covered the portal from all sides with blocks. I even put an iron door, It's locked and only opens with a button. Everything is properly secured. And finally, I made it back to the overworld. The first thing I'm doing now is heading straight back to my base. And the next project we're going to build is a special brewing room, a place where I can grow nether wart, brew potions, and have plenty of lava available for fuel. Basically, an unlimited fuel setup and a proper place for potion brewing. And with that, it's time to end the episode here. We'll continue the adventure very soon in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so your support keeps the series going. Until then, bye-bye.